Let's go drift it.
Here's the completed wheels. Look pretty good. This is Sunday. I just went on Friday for a private day at Piedmont, and it was a lot of fun. It rained a lot, but got to test the car. There were some issues, which I'll be addressing in future videos, but everything should be able to be fixed before Hyperfest. So we got 2 months till that, and I'll be doing a lot of videos. Hey guys, I'm the Drifting Dad, and today I'm doing some work on my RX7 in preparation for Hyperfest. What happened was that I was in a rush to get this done because we were driving on the 15th, and I just basically ran out of time. So I didn't have enough time to really get good welds on the axle, and I was welding the axle on the ground instead of on a bench. You can see here I have it now on the bench, which makes it a lot easier to get in position, because with TIG welding, how you're positioned is everything as far as how the weld's going to go. So now that I have some more time, I'm taking my time. Obviously, unfortunately, I have to redo a lot of stuff, but the test day did give me a bunch of good experience with the geometry I have, and that's pretty good. So at least I got that, and obviously the front worked out really well as well. These are the original brackets. You can see that this one broke off because the welds were actually too cold. What I'm going to do is Alpha Waterjet is cutting out me some new brackets to replace this piece here. And what I'm going to do is prep the surface for welding. So what I'm going to do here is grind all these welds down to the base metal again, make them nice and clean. You can see there's some rust and stuff I got to clean off as well. And I can put the new brackets in and go ahead and weld. So here's my welder, and I actually just got the 220 volt output, or 220 volt outlet set up. So now I'll get the full 160 amp power out of this welder, which will help me with my welds. Basically, that's going to allow me to get a hotter weld. I'll get more penetration. I hopefully won't have the same issues that I have over here with the welds being too cold and just breaking. It's very important to prep the surface before you weld. So what I did here, you can see, is basically ground all the rust and everything off. I'm actually going to go back and like polish it basically to a mirror. You can see here this also fell off. This also fell off, and this is my panhard bar bracket. And what I'm going to do is re-weld it. And again, the welds were too cold. Didn't have enough amperage, and I was rushing, doing out of position welds, and it caused the failure. Here I've ground off all the old weld and basically got it as clean as I can. There is some sign of like, they call it stop signing. Basically you can see kind of it's really hard with the big barrel grinder to get nice smooth, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually hit this with some more sandpaper and clean it up before I tack weld. I may try to like cut these off. I mean, the thing is, these are the old mounts. I don't want to cut into them too much because you have a risk of damaging the axle tube itself. But you can see here, this is pretty close to being able to tack the new mounts on. Here are the new brackets from Alpha Waterjet. You can see they're nice big 3/16, which is a big difference comparing the two. So these are not going to bend like these did. I prepped the new brackets by cleaning them up, making sure they are all clean for the TIG welding, because if you don't have a clean surface, you're going to get lots of contamination and a bad weld. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm getting really close to getting this thing back on the ground. As you can see, once I get that rear axle finished up, I'll be installing it again, and I'm going to just make a few alignment adjustments, and hopefully I'll be ready for Hyperfest. Hope to see some of you guys out there. Please let me know if you're making it out in the comments. I'm going to have a nice booth set up with Eric Norman as well. We'll be driving our cars for 3 days, so come check it out.